Wait a minute, y'all.
Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and
The boy done switched up on you.
Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and comment.
A lying to me. And I know you lying.
Comment, like, and share, and
Wait a minute, y'all. You guys look. If this is your very first time to this channel, run on and subscribe for us. And after you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell beside the word subscribe so that you'll be notified each and every time that we upload a video. And then welcome to this great family. Now that you're part of us, there's some things that we do. And we do them every day because they help us grow. Those things are comment, like and share, and comment for the team. Comment, like and share, and comment for the team. Comment, like and share, and don't forget to comment, like and share. Comment, like and share. Comment, like and share. Don't forget to comment, like and share. Comment, like and share. Comment, like and share. Don't forget to don't get to comment, like and share. Okay, you gotta check out. We're gonna pray. We're gonna get into the goodness. Here we go. Hey man, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Y'all, it's Wing Wednesday. It's Wing Wednesday. But over here to the side. The beans in the building, y'all. There go. The beans in the building, y'all. There go. Let's see if you're not refreshing. Little Ben has our sugar-free grape in him today. Also, I got my lips hot sauce. If you like your bottle, look way up at the top of the description box. Blue, hit that link, and right there you can get your lips hot sauce. And your lips merge. Okay, you guys, today for the food. Baby. Here's Wing Wednesday. Over to the side, we got some deviled eggs on both sides. And these here in the middle, baby. I got in there, honey. These wings have no breading on the outside of them. They're just fried wings. And we have a green onion mango habanero style wing today. So we've got scallions all over them. We've got little habanero bits and pieces all up in them. So they be, I don't know why I keep picking this hot stuff with my nose already affected from the pollen, but anyway it goes. This Wing Wednesday, we finna go. So, and like I said, the scallions, and then we've got the habanero, all like little chunks of real habanero all over it. And we're using the G. Hughes mango habanero sugar-free sauce. That's the little glaze you see on them. Now we gotta try to get us a thumbnail here, y'all, so I'm gonna have to pick this up. So, hold up, let's see. We gotta try to get us a thumbnail. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, y'all. I don't know how that thumbnail gonna look, but we tried anyway. I messed the presentation up a little bit, that's alright. Because we finna get to eat them anyway. Woo. See, I done dropped all my green onions and stuff off of there, but anyway, they're the first one. There we go. Let's go here. Let's go. Oh, I knew that green onion was gonna be perfect. I did. I knew it. Yeah. Green onion mango habanero. It's delicious. It really is. And then we got our deviled eggs. Good. In fact, I don't need no extra, I don't think. Them green onions, I knew it. I just knew adding that green onion to that mango habanero, we're gonna be bomb. Now, these mangoes, these habaneros in here, honey, are hot. So I'm sure that's gonna play with my nose, which already is having trouble with the pollen. That's alright. Y'all got it, right? So how y'all doing today? Y'all, we got something to talk about, okay? It may take me a minute to get it in there, but I'm gonna get it in there. A lot of y'all may not understand and know that starting this week, the first week in April, some of you may not even have known, but the United States, starting this week, are beginning to do away with the American paper dollar. Have you noticed, baby, where my pink salt at? I'm sorry, y'all. Have you noticed that some places you go to now, especially like tourist attractions and national parks and stuff like that, you know, over the years we've traveled a lot. And let me put me some pink salt up here, y'all. I need a little pink salt on there. A lot of places that you go to now, they do not accept cash. And that is because they're getting ready, because the United States is about to go to a cashless system. Y'all look at it. Look at that. Okay. Still think about the thumbnail. Anyway, the United States is about to go to a cashless system, y'all. Even so far as to say, that in the conversion, people that are not proactive, you could actually lose your money. You know, kind of like people that have thousands, or even millions, at some point, the extra dollar bill, hundreds or whatever, you know, stockpile somewhere for their financial security. I don't know what the timeline is, but I do know that the U.S. dollar, starting this week, the first week in April, is about to change. Yeah. Which means they're going to a system, like we've always seen in futuristic movies and stuff like that, that our monetary system is going to be all digital. Okay? Go look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. Now, there's something I want to talk about, y'all. Because, of course, presidential election, all this stuff about to get kicked up. Like I've always told you, it's just as important down to your local government. Because local government is where, you know, most times things start. You start your political career in local government, and so on and so forth, until you get to the federal level, so on and so forth, up this, that, and the third. In a lot of track records anyway. Now, all of us in the United States, because we've heard about it, we've been told, we believe, and we know that the United States is the most powerful country in the world. We all know that. You know, we take great pride in that. You know, we do have an advanced military and all that kind of stuff. You know, we're definitely the superpower of superpowers. You know what I mean? We know this. But what a lot of people don't know or don't understand is that the United States really, what really makes us, like literally, what really makes us, them WH know they're good. What really makes us the superpower of superpowers is money. The US dollar. Okay. Let me try to explain it to you. The real reason why the United States is the most powerful country in the world, okay? Is because of the US dollar. Follow me now. So you can take some of these things into consideration when you're thinking about who you're going to vote for, why you're going to vote for, and certain things about voting for them are important. Or really more important as to how you vote. A lot of people vote very emotionally, or very emotionally. They vote tied to things as far as race, as far as views, whether you think the person is prejudiced, or all those things. I get it. I get it. A lot of people vote just because your family has traditionally voted Democratic or Republican or whatever situation may have you. So that's just how you vote. But I implore you to start looking a little bit closer to why and the reasons that you vote for certain people. Their political views, their financial views for the succession of their, or the duration of their presidency, governor, whatever it is. You have to listen to that, y'all. Because remember, we, just as well as we want our children to be here in a safe and non-restrictive and, English is so good. Non-restrictive as far as race, religion, and stuff like that goes. We also don't want them to be broke. You know what I'm saying? If you don't pay attention to a candidate's ideas of the financial health of the country, then you're crazy. Okay, let me explain to you a little more in depth. The reason why I say the financial situation of the United States, the real thing that makes us the superpowers in the United States is the US dollar. That is because sometime back in the 70s, early 70s, somewhere in there, Saudi Arabia, which of course we all know, those countries are major exports of oil. You know what I mean? Oil to make gas. Think about how many things that I use for gas. I heat your home. You can't go nowhere in a car without it. You know. The United States made an agreement with, I think, specifically Saudi Arabia, that the currency that will be used to measure and buy oil would be the US dollar. Okay? Which oil is a substance that every country got to have. Every country. All over the world. You see what I'm saying? So, if every country's got to have oil, and the only way they can buy oil from the major manufacturer of oil is Saudi Arabia, then guess what? That makes the United States and the US dollar be a superpower in itself. Because no matter how mad you are with me, no matter what you got going on, you cannot purchase oil for your country from Saudi Arabia or such said countries or allies without the US dollar. That's the only form of payment that they take for their oil. So the US dollar is a superpower within itself. That's why our debt is so enormous. That's why we just go further and further in the debt, further in debt, further in debt, because they don't have to worry about it, or hadn't had to worry about it until this point, because guess what? you're gonna go trillions and trillions of dollars in the debt. But guess what? Some country's gonna come along and say, I need 300 million US dollars. They're gonna buy 300 million US dollars of our currency from us in order for them to buy oil from from Saudi Arabia. The United States dollar has been the benchmark of the capital system all over the world for quite some time because of oil specifically. You see what I'm saying? So our money was the basis for a lot of these things. So keep going along. We got tied up and all this stuff over here in Russia, right? I don't know if y'all have seen in the news lately that Mr. Putin over there, y'all, and y'all know we don't do a whole lot of political talk here, cause, but this is not a political talk type situation. This is a make sure your eyes open type situation I'm trying to get to you. So what he's doing in talks with China and other places that are basically tired of the United States bullying them around because of the US dollar, right? They're getting together to say, okay, well, let's make some deals. Where we'll use the yen, the Chinese money, to sell up our debts with these other countries, Latin America, Africa. You know, we'll use the Chinese money to sell up instead of the United States money because of all the turmoil that we have going on between and the sanctions and stuff and all the different kind of stuff that's going on between the countries. It's so good, y'all. Politically, when you vote, it's not, y'all, always about who you like. It's not always about, you know, it's not always about, well, this person here seems like they're prejudiced, or this person right here don't believe in this, or this person right here believe in this. Sometimes, for the greater good of all of us, we have to band together and think about what's best. You're not voting for your household. You're not voting for just the community that you live in. You're voting for the country. You see what I'm saying? You can't just vote for your household and your community, because when you leave and go here, your child may end up being in a community in California if you don't live there, or New Mexico, or anywhere in these United States, Hawaii, anywhere. You see what I'm saying? Well, y'all look at it. So when you vote, you have to vote for the health of the country, period. Okay? And you have to know these type of things that I'm talking to you about right now and understand these type of things in order to make the best informed decision. Yep. But the United States, the U.S. Treasury, is starting this week to move to a paperless financial system. Which means the dollar that you got in your pocket today, at some point in the future, you won't be able to spend it. It won't be no good to you. It won't be no good to you. It won't. I know some of y'all probably wasn't even aware this was going on, but it is. It is. Another detriment that I think that people might not understand is about to come to the U.S. dollar as well, or the U.S. economy, U.S. period, is the EV, the electric vehicle. See what I'm saying? If in fact that electric vehicles take over the world, oil doesn't have the same value as it used to have. It doesn't have it. It doesn't. Which is furthermore detriment to what? The US dollar. See what I'm saying? It's easy to go into debt and spend recklessly in Washington. If you know for a fact that it ain't but a few days away from you getting hundreds of millions of dollars from another country because they got to buy oil, and the only way they can buy it is by your US dollar. You see what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that y'all stay woke about what's going on in these United States of America. Or in the world for that fact. Stay woke. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of things that you have to stay abreast of for our children and our children's children or our children's children's children. You know what I'm saying? And then before they can be walk around with all their money in a strip in their hand or something other. You know what I'm saying? Where you just boom, 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 boom. Or they scan some kind of, you know? Yep. That's the reason why we like to change that it was like from, y'all remember back in the day when you had those color coordinated like a food stamp, the paper food stamp? You know how you usually get your food stamp that was in paper. So you could sell to anybody at any time for any reason. There was no reason for anybody in the grocery store to ask you for your ID because it wasn't no way to identify who food stamps they were. When they came up with the innovative idea to change it to the electronic system, it was to cut down on people selling them and people, you know, that didn't qualify for them, not having them, and people who did qualify for them to not be using them as a source of income as opposed to what they were sent to you for, which was to feed your family. You know what I mean? So with that being said, people still got around that, of course. We know they did. However, think about all of the cut down on so many things that's going to happen when they go to this no paper cash system. You know what I mean? Whereas, y'all listen to this, as fun as it may be, but it's true. Whereas any and everybody, because of the transactions are non-paper, they have to be digital. Boy, is it gonna be fun when the congressman and the judge and the chief of police or this, that, and the third, baby, when they transaction, it's to the corner, man. When the government can see every transaction that you make, they can see that you've been downtown Atlanta on the corner paying Bessie Sue because you ain't got no other way to pay her. Okay. Yeah. So they gonna be able to see that you done mess around and need a little something, had to pay Lil John. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all, stay woke. Stay woke, y'all. Stay woke. I'm sorry. Stay woke. Stay woke. And understand that this world is changing. And right now, you can't selfishly vote and selfishly do things in ways for yourself for right now. Especially if you 40s, 50s, 60s, you know what I'm saying? You can't be out there voting for the president for what makes you comfortable and what makes you good right now. You got to be voting for what person is going to make it best for your grandchildren. Because That's what counts now. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. You know, I've always said, because we don't talk politically, everybody got their own views. Everybody think I want that. Ain't that fine? But thinking and what I just told you, even some of the most controversial presidents we have recently had, they kind of give you a different spin on how you think about things. See what I'm saying? A greedy president is just willing to go to any lengths to make sure that his finances, or her finances, let me say it that way, are great. Usually, I'm only talking in a financial sense, are going to be great for leadership roles, because looking out for themselves, they ultimately are looking out for the country. We ain't gonna check about it, ain't no debate. Because I didn't say nobody's name, I just want you to think about what I'm saying. When you get out there and you get ready to vote in your local community, in your local government, for your senators or governors or whatever it is that you're voting for, okay? Make sure that you always listen to their policies on, like, the gun organization. Make sure that you listen to their policies on financial situations, financial growth. You know, make sure that you listen to those things a lot more closely than. Oh, hold on, y'all. That hurt my nail. Make sure you listen to those things importantly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or intently is the word I meant to say. Instead of just voting for the person that you know gonna put a dog park in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, and stay woke on what is going on in this world. Because if these other countries decide that they're going to use another form of payment as a base on their goods, what happens? What happens? That's the real superpower to the superpower of the United States of America, right there. That dollar bill. Pay attention, y'all. Make sure that you want to check out what I'm talking about. Make sure now, because the world is ever so evolving. You know what I mean? And technology is getting vaster and vaster, and bigger and bigger, and better. Before long, it's all going to be technological. You see what I'm saying? I was watching the other day on the news where now they start manufacturing whole entire homes off of your blueprint. You get your blueprint together, send it into a company or whatever situation may have you, and they literally, you know, fabricate your home. You know how they have those guns now and different things they have now that they make in these machines out of these, like out of plastic and stuff, like a machine will make every component to it, and all you gotta do is snap it together. They're making it possible to where now you can get a home that way. Have a whole home sent into a computer somewhere, and the computer fabricates the entire home. And all you do is take it to where you're going to take it to the spotted land, you're going to put it on, set it down, pop it together, do whatever you got to do to it, make sure that the foundation is good, and you boom. You done. Think about how many carpenters and plumbers and da-da-da-da and da-da-da going. The world is changing, y'all. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. When we vote, when we think about these things and these things that are going on in the world, make sure that you're thinking about them and you look at these things unselfishly. That you look at them because right now you're voting for the health of the country or the world for your children and your children's children. Don't do that selfishly because somebody's going to build a dog park in your neighborhood. Don't do that. Think about what you're doing. And go and check out what I'm talking about. I've been getting about here, y'all. I'm finna go. I love you guys so much. I truly do. But make sure you understand what I'm telling you about. The United States is going to a paperless system where your dollar bill that's in your pocket, they're twanking now. Sooner or later, you might as well burn that junk because it ain't going to be no good. Anyway, I am gone. Time my new legend. I appreciate you guys so much. I truly do. I appreciate you so much. You could not understand how much I do, okay? Because you could have chosen to be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be right here with us, and we love you for it. So I'm existing legend. Round and round we go, round and round we go. I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Well, wait a minute, y'all. You guys look. Always remember, there's always more than one way home. All you have to do is get there. So get there, people. Get there. I love you all. And I'm going to see you guys next time. And if you're not able to watch me next time, you have lied to me. And I know you lied. Period. Bye-bye. Quick note to June. It ain't going to be long. You're going to have a tax return for selling that egg, icky, sticky, June. They ain't finna go the way you ain't gonna be able to hide that you making money, June. I'm out here, y'all. Bye-bye.